Hey guys, it's me. And for those of you that are new, my name's Barry. I react to stuff. Primarily, I'm reacting to anime. I stumbled upon it and I freaking love it. So, the reason why I'm introducing myself for those of you who have been around for a while is because, well, Death Note, it's a new show, it's pretty popular, and so in case anyone stumbles upon my channel, I wanted them to kind of get an idea of what's going on. So, what you're watching now is the commentary. It's usually pretty short. It'll be between like maybe 5 and 9 minutes ish. And this is just, I talk about my final impressions of the episode. But if you want to watch my actual full reaction, you can find it in the description box below. I have it through my Patreon, but then I also have just a bit.ly link that people who either don't want to go through my Patreon because they don't want to support me, which is totally fine. I get it. Or if you don't have access to Patreon in the country you're living in, you have the option of watching my content anyway. Because I think that's something that maybe makes me a little different than some other reactors is that I don't want to limit content. I just don't. 95% of this, the reason why I'm doing this is because it's fun. I enjoy watching this. I enjoy analyzing stuff, and I love interacting with all of you. I mean, this has been so rewarding and awesome. The 5% of the reason why I do this is so that you'll help me pay my water bill. So, but I still want to give you guys content and not limit it just to, like, people who support me. So, anyway, so let's talk about the actual episode now, because wow. So Death Note episode 1. I'm gonna be honest with you, all right? And whenever there's something that's like anytime I've watched a show before I react to it, like I will let you guys know. For instance, whenever I watched Psycho-Pass, which isn't one of the 5 that I'm sampling, which by the way, I'm sampling 5. This is the first one. When I eventually get to Psycho-Pass sometime in the future, I will let you know that I saw the first episode with an ex-boyfriend. So I will know the plot. So I'll talk more about just my thoughts on it rather than like my actual reaction. So, confession, in 2009, I saw some of Death Note. But the beautiful thing is, I don't remember a single thing. Literally, not a single thing. And you're like, but why? How? Well, the answer to that is 2009 was swine flu season. So I had swine flu and I was bedridden with 104-degree fever, and I was living in this really ghetto apartment where the floor tiles would come off on your feet if they were remotely damp from the shower, and I didn't have a deadbolt, so I had drunk people burst into my apartment thinking it was a party den and would collapse on my futon, and I ended up getting bed bugs. It was a bad gig. But I was super, super sick, living in this really, really janky apartment, and I watched a bunch of anime, and I'm pretty sure I watched Death Note during the worst of it. So I don't remember literally a single thing. All the stuff that I know about Death Note is stuff that I've gained from watching trailers, from like the what do you call it? The live action trailer. I watched that and was like, that's vaguely familiar. Huh. I was so delirious that I watched Avatar: The Last Airbender, which I've seen since then, so I know what's going on. But I believed I was a waterbender. Like, I was in the bathtub swirling water around. And the only reason why I was getting a little better when that was happening, so I remember a bit more of that, and there was water all over my floor, so my floor tiles came up. So anyway, enough about that. Let's talk about the episode. So my reaction is from definitely as virgin of eyes as I can get them, because I just don't remember. So my impression is that holy freaking crap. So dark. Dark, bleak, barren was a term that was used in the show itself, and I think that is an apt descriptor. It seems hopeless. And I think that's going to be hard for me. Just because I like characters to root for, and unfortunately, the two characters that we've been introduced to are characters that I don't find remotely sympathetic in any way. So you have Demon Dude from Hell, who enjoys watching humans kill each other and finds that interesting and entertaining, and has like a weird sadistic streak because he's freaking bored. And then you have this like narcissistic, nihilistic, um, sociopathic, I don't even know this right term, but like definitely nihilistic and narcissistic, God complex honor student. And it's like, neither one of those people are people that I'm interested in really watching continue on their same track. Now, if they're going to grow as characters and develop in unique, interesting ways, then that's something that I might be more interested in. I don't know if that's the case. I'm hoping, but I think that it's going to be a rough show for me to watch. That being said, that doesn't mean I won't watch it, because the opening credits definitely had enough symbolism to get me really excited. Because I think this show for me is not going to be a fun show and a feel-good show. It's going to be an interesting show. Kind of like with movies, how you have good movies and you have fun movies, and they don't always overlap. For instance, a good movie is going to be Schindler's List. Very good, but not remotely fun. Okay? And then you have a fun movie that's not remotely good. Say, Armageddon. So I think this show is going to land in the good but not fun category. That doesn't mean that I don't want to watch it or that I won't find any appreciation for it. It just means that I might have to have a fun movie palate cleanser or fun show palate cleanser. So, because there's only so much bleakness in your life. That's how I feel about it. It might brighten up. It might. But given the premise, I doubt it. So anyway, that's kind of my perception of it. I'm actually going to be doing the credits are going to get their own episode, because I really want to talk about the art behind the credits, because there's actually a lot of, I mean, obviously there's a lot of temptation and Christian imagery, but they fully ripped off, or maybe let's not say ripped off, they used real Christian art or Western art as as inspiration for a lot of the more potent clips in the credits that I just think are really interesting. I want to delve a little bit more into that, so I'm going to do a video just about that. And I gotta say, I'm really excited about that episode. I didn't go to bed at a reasonable hour because I was watching it on slow-mo and like taking screenshots and then like finding the art that I know that it's using and like taking screenshots of that and organizing. So I'm excited about that one. So that one should, it probably won't be this weekend, unfortunately, but I got a lot going on, so we'll see. So yeah, that was the first of the episodes that I'm going to be watching. So, first one's Death Note. Second one is going to be Promised Neverland. I keep saying Paradise Neverland, which just kind of sounds like an adult film. Steins Gate, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and I'm still unsure about number 5. So I will surprise you with number 5. So anyway, I hope you enjoy watching my reaction, and if you're new to my channel, thank you for watching. All right, till next time. Bye.